In Chicago, the Celebrity All-Star Game, Stephen A. Smith and Michael Wilbon were the coaches, and Stephen A. managed to get teed up during the action. Doris is with us this morning, and Stephen A. has made his way here 8 minutes from first take. Stephen A., take us through this moment.
It was a rig job, man. I mean, listen, I could have been, first of all, I had one ball handler. Quavo obviously was my ball handler. He shot 1 for 15 for the night, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, they gave me one ball handler. They gave me about 5 to 6 people under 5 feet tall. I mean, Chicago, Wilbon, the NBA together, because Wilbon's so lovable. Now, if I was going against Doris Burke, I understand. I mean, please, as wonderful as she is, but to rig it for Wilbon? For Wilbon, of all people, he was laughing at me the whole weekend, and him and that daggone Common, who performed well last night, by the way. But Friday night, they had Common. They loved Common, too. And he was talking a lot of smack before the game. He should have fouled out in the first half, but that didn't happen. There was a lot of calls that were not called. I couldn't win anything, man. I couldn't win anything. It was ridiculous. It was a rigged job as far as I was concerned. I was set up a field, but I got news for you. I have been inspired. There is a silver lining in all of this, the wonderful Doris Burke. There is a silver lining. I might just suit up next year. I might just suit up next year. Don't rule it out. I might elect to play next year. I mean, if they told me to coach, I'd coach. But listen, if it wasn't for my rotator cuff, you understand? Yes. I'd have ripped off my jacket and played Friday night. I'm serious. I'm serious about that.
I will say this. I have played in that game and coached in that game. I greatly preferred coaching in that game. But that's neither here nor there. Doris, your thoughts, if we can't. Actually, let me, because I'm going to run out of time with both of you. Let's talk about the dunk contest. Doris, let's go back to that. We touched on it briefly, and I'd like to hear Stephen A.'s thoughts as well. But the dunk contest from the other night, they put on a remarkable show, but a lot of people had an issue with the ending.
They did, and I don't know how you can quibble with a man who jumps over Taco Fall at 7'5" and give him anything less than a tie score to Mr. Derek Jones. I thought it should have been a tie, Stephen A.
I would not have had a problem at all with a co-champion. I would not have had a problem at all with a co-champion. But I did think that Aaron Gordon got robbed. Now, if you were going to give it to Jones, that between the legs and the 180 spin and the dunk, a few dunks earlier, if you had said, bam, that's it, it's over, that would have been different. But then once Aaron Gordon came out and did the windmill, I mean, it was a wrap. This is the second time around that you got a close call, him against Aklavine, all of that other stuff. He should have been a slam dunk champion at least one time. I think it should have been Saturday night. I think he got hosed.
Can I rain on his parade a little bit and
Please.
Congratulate 2 of our colleagues?
Sure.
Michael Wilbon went in the Hall of Fame. You had no shot of winning that game on Friday, so congratulations to the great Mike Breen and the great Mike Wilbon.
Well, they both deserve it. Got love for both of them. Wilbon and I go back more than a quarter century. I love this man. He's an inspiration and all of that stuff. But I love Wilbon. He's an inspiration and all of that stuff. But he was supposed to go down Friday, and he had too much support. It was me against the city of Chicago. It wasn't me against Wilbon. It wasn't me against that team. It was me against the entire city of Chicago. And dare I say, I thought ESPN could have provided me a little bit more assistance, but I couldn't even win there either because it was PTI against me too. I didn't have a prayer.
And we were going to lead your show. Again, they will go across the hall here and lead your show with the All-Star game last night. But just as a very quick preview, we all thought it was terrific that the way they did that fourth quarter last night, generally speaking, they got this thing right, didn't they?
They absolutely did. It was sensational. I think it might have been, it was clearly one of the top 3 All-Star games I've ever seen. It might have been the best, that might have been the best fourth quarter in decades. It was something special. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.